Hey everybody, come on in. Hey everybody, welcome for those of you who will catch the replay after this live. Thank you for um, catching the replay. I got too many things on my desk. Today is Monday Motivation. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. This is Karen Oliver, the official Coach Karen. Um, and we do Monday motivations. Hey, everybody on the Wisdom app, thank you for coming in. And for those of you again who would catch the replay, thanks for stopping by and catching the replay. And the title of the Monday motivation today is Someone Needs to Know. Someone Needs to Know. And so I hope you all have had a great start of your morning so far. Even if you have not had such a great start, I still hope that you are grateful and thankful and hope that the day and the week brings you much peace, much joy, much clarity. So, again, the title is Someone Needs to Know. And just pretty much want to talk about and share about how it's important for us to be honest. And I shared this before how important it is for us to be honest about where we're at, about the seasons that we're in. And even though all of our seasons look different, we're in different seasons from our family members, our parents, our spouses, our children. Our children are either in are also in a different season than we are. And sometimes it's hard for us to adapt to each other's seasons. Only you know if you're transitioning into one season into another, because we can be just like in this month of October, we can be in this month of October, but sometimes we're still in the middle of transitioning through different seasons because like I said, everybody's season is different. And it's just um it's vital that we be transparent and that we be truthful and that we, of course, help one another, but let each other know that, hey, I don't know your exact circumstances. And then some of us, we may know each other's circumstances. We may have been through that season, but it's important for us to share our stories because someone needs to know. Because guess what? They're on the other end of this world. You may be in one part of the world, somebody else may be in another part of the world, or it may be somebody that you know or somebody that you don't know. But because of the season that they're in, they need to know how you are getting through your season, or how you are coming out of one season into the next, how you're coming out of one season to another. It is important for us to share what we're I'm gonna say this. It's important for us to share what we are allowed to share and what the Holy Spirit leads us to share, because we can tell some of our story and part of our story that would change somebody's life, but there's only certain details. Listen to this: there's only certain details that you will need to share that will change somebody else's life the way that it's changing yours. But so sometimes when we think we need to give the full story, yes, our full story is going to be given at that appointed given time, but in that moment when you need to share moments and when you know that you're leading to share certain things or certain events in your season or in your life that occurred, there's only certain details that that person on the other end or some people on the other end needs to hear, because like I said, it's certain details that's going to hit home, and the light bulb going to come on for somebody else that you don't even know, and they'd be like, wow, this is it. And that's something that we say. There's certain details that hit home for us. There's certain things or certain nuggets that we hear that hits home for us that we really need to know, and we can attest with it, and we can be like, wow, that is almost, or is that is the same exact thing that I'm actually going through or something that I've actually came out of. So it's important and vital for us to share our story when we're led to share our story. Sometimes when you feel that push and you keep pushing back because you feel like, oh, I should, I don't feel like I should open my mouth or I shouldn't say anything. That is the perfect time for you to open up your mouth and share, because not only is going to help the other person, it's also going to help you. You know what I'm saying? Share those specific details and share those specific stories in your life, because there is always somebody listening. There's always somebody watching. You may not see them and you may not hear them, but there's always somebody listening, and there's always somebody that is watching behind the scenes. And like I said, you sharing specific details will also help someone else, and it's going to help you. A lot of times you feel like that you're going to get vulnerable. I'm going to tell you something. It's okay. It's okay to get emotional. It's okay to get vulnerable, because that's where your authentic self is coming. That's when you are showing your authentic self. That is when you're showing your true feelings. That's when your true emotions is coming out, because you sympathize with the season you're in. You sympathize with the season you may have came out of. You sympathize with the message, and you know it's something that it's something that you should have been getting out long before. But like I said, when you are led to share specific details about the season that you're in, or maybe some parts about your life story, it comes on time. You know that you're supposed to share it. It comes out at that given time that you're supposed to share it with, you know what I'm saying, the right people or with the right audience, with the right family members. I mean, because you, like I said, you don't know who is watching. You don't know who needs to hear that specific detail about your season and about your story. So it's important that it's important that you know that someone needs to know. I'm gonna say that again. It's important that someone needs to know. I'm gonna say it for the third time. It's important that you know that someone needs to know. They need to know those specific details. They need to know how you got out of that season. They want to know, how you went through. And we have to tell the truth about the different seasons in life. They didn't always feel good, and you felt like that you turned to the left or to the right, you felt like you didn't know which way to turn, because those are the real things that people need to know. But they also need to know, okay, how did you stay consistent even when you wasn't feeling good, even when you didn't think that things were going to turn around? What assured you, or what kept you motivated, what kept you inspired to know that this thing is going to turn around for me, and that I am in the right season that I'm supposed to be in? Because although I feel pressure, know this: you're supposed to feel pressure. Although I feel pressure, although I know some days I feel like I don't want to say anything or do anything, I know that I have to stay consistent and keep going, because I know this pressure that I'm feeling is birthing out purpose. And that's what we need to know. Pressure births out purpose. Pressure means pain. Pressure means, hey, there's a great reward for me on the outside. There is going to be a different change for me. There's going to be learning curves that I've grown through this season or through this purpose of my life. Because I know that I'm just transitioning, and that I'm in a process of my life. I'm in a season of my life. I may not be in a feel good season of my life, but I know it's a feel good season for me. And I know that I'm supposed to stay right here, and I'm supposed to wait until the Lord moves me into another season, until the Lord moves me into a different direction. And that's the way that we have to train our thoughts and train our mindset. And I shared this on one of the lives before. We have to train our mindset to know that, wait a minute, there is greater on the other side of this. This pressure that I'm feeling is purpose. This pressure is birthing something out of me. And I'm gonna continue to grow through this. I'm going to continue to learn. But like I said, you need to know that someone needs to know. Someone needs to know. Okay? You need to know that someone needs to know, you know, those specific details that you know you're supposed to already have shared. And when you feel that push, and like I said, and you keep pulling yourself back, you know that's something that you need to go forward with. Like I said, sometimes you may not share all of the details right then and there, but there are specific details about your season that someone needs to know how you got through or how you're getting through your season, and to understand that it is a purpose in the different seasons that we go through. So I just want to encourage you all with that today. This is your Monday motivations with Karen. I wanted to share this, and I hope this helps someone as well as it helped me. And I just wanted to share that just be reminded and remember that you need to know that someone needs to know, someone else needs to know, how you're getting by, how you really feeling, how are you really feeling going through the seasons of your life, the different seasons of your life, how are you doing in the process. Even if you're in a season that is good, you came out of a difficult season and you're in a good season, there's still some ups and downs that you may have to juggle with, even in that season, in that great season that you just came into. But we know that every season is different, right? So I hope this helps. Thank you for coming on and tuning in on the Wisdom app, YouTube, LinkedIn. For those of you who will catch the replay, thank you for catching the replay. If you have not followed or subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I will see you all in the next video. Have a great week.